Looking for solid advice to improving your single stroke rolls? You're in the right place. Evan here with A Tuned Musician, where we help drummers get better and find more motivation. I wanted to make a quick video here to give some real life tips on how we can improve our single stroke rolls. And I wanted to make this video quick for two reasons. Number one, we have short attention spans. Number two, it won't take that much time to actually show you these techniques and these things that you can implement within your single stroke rolls practice to start seeing more cleaner, consistent rolls in a matter of a few months, and even more speed, although not guaranteed unless the work is put in. Number one, endurance. You hear this and you're gonna hear it over and over again, and the fact is we can't neglect that. Obviously, developing and improving single stroke rolls is gonna take the time and effort that we have to put into just practicing right, left, right, left, right, left.
Until the end of time.
With a metronome, without a metronome, practicing increasing speeds and slowing down speeds. But this endurance that I'm talking about is using all the three different stick grips. So we'll use the German grip, we'll use the American grip, and then the French grip. So three matched grips, and incorporating practicing with those stick grips, regardless if you don't use one of them or the other. I've always heard actually that practicing with the German grip is really good for building wrist control and wrist strength. So no particular exercises here, we're just switching between the grips and building up that wrist strength, because that is ultimately what is going to give us more control and more speed and power by developing those wrist muscles. Number two, and I've talked about this as well before in my videos, and that's using heavier sticks. I myself have these power wrist builders, and these are solid aluminum sticks. And I practice with these 10 to 15 minutes. Supplemental practice. You always want to still practice with your regular size drumsticks, but I'll practice with these as a supplemental practice with a practice pad, because I would never play my drums with these. It would ruin the drum heads. So just playing with weighted sticks, and you could always opt for marching sticks or 3A sticks, or I think Ahead makes some drumsticks that are metal. So practice with those and go ahead and use these weighted sticks to practice what we talked about in number one, switching between the stick grips. If you're enjoying this video so far, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, so that way you're notified every single time we upload a video here. But what are your thoughts? Is there anything else that you do to help your single stroke rolls? Let me know in the comments below. And number three, this is talked about often, and it's practicing with your weaker hand. Now I know there are exercises out there where you can trade fours with your left and right hand, or eights, and just doing individual strokes. And those are great, and you should still practice those, but I'm talking even further into developing your weaker hand by using it and leading your single stroke rolls with your weaker hand. So building up your weaker hand is going to lead to more consistent, cleaner single stroke rolls. So don't neglect exercises just leading with your left hand, like the single stroke rolls I just did, and practicing with the weighted sticks with your left hand leading, and then changing stick grips, you know, from the French grip to the American to the German, and just going back and forth and building up the wrist strength in those different areas, because you're working on your weaker hand, you're working on, building up that endurance and the power and control with weighted sticks. And then also you're just working on building up the endurance overall in just the grind, because it is a grind. It's going to take a little bit, and you have to put in the work, but you will see it.